My name is Tin Hussein Haukip, and I'm one of the chief here in Siddhant area.
Okay.
And my village name is Songlung.
Okay. Can you spell your name again?
Tin Hussein Haukip.
Okay. Then Hussein Hokip.
Yes.
Okay. What is the current situation we are? Because right now in the local language, if I'm wrong, if I'm not wrong, it is called the front line. You guys are calling it front line. So what does front line mean for you, and
Front
how is the life here?
line matlab, it is the boundary between Churachandpur and Bishnupur. And when we say Churachandpur, it is mostly inhabited by the tribal kuki. And when we say Bishnupur, it is mostly inhabited by the Meitei group. So down there you can see there is a village and some village there. So those are the Bishnupur district occupied by the Meitei, and this side occupied by the Kukis. So that is the boundary, and we also call it front line.
Okay. So the Meitei people live there.
Yes.
So the Meitei tribal community. So those are the houses which we see on the tree line.
Not actually. These are the Bengali occupied village, and down there is a river.
Okay.
So that is the boundary line actually.
So that is the boundary line.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the conflict between the Kukis and Meiteis, I have been hearing about it quite a long for many people here. What is your person? What is your version on this? What do you have to say when it comes to the Kuki and Meitei people conflict? Please tell me about it.
See, the issues has been, coming up since a few years back. We cannot say a particular issues, but the SDR, the one who dominated the government, Manipur government. So issues by issues, they have been targeting the tribals. They, snatch away the privilege of the tribal people. Like if you call it reserve forest, protected forest. So the way they, execute the policies of reserve forest is not the will, or they did not ask the people where they are trying to execute the reserve forest. And this, we the tribal feel it as snatching away our privilege, our constitutional right. And that's one point. And there was a peace rally on 3rd May, and it was completed peacefully. But
Called by the Kuki community.
yes, by the whole tribal in Manipur, both Kukis and Nagas. And at the end of the peace rally, so someone who claimed to be praised from the Meitei, from Imphal Valley, so they came and covered the whole peaceful rally. And when they turned back to Imphal, there was a centenary gate at Churachandpur, so they burned down that centenary gate. And from there, the volunteers, the public, started this violence. But then there was only a civilians, chaos, or civilians protesting against the people who burned down the centenary gate. And eventually there was protesting from both the community, and once the Meitei commandos or the state commandos started burning down some vehicles and some villages, there the conflict started there only at Kangwai.
What do they say? But they say about few things. They also say you must be knowing it.
Yeah.
Meitei's people are saying that cookies are inciting violence. They are saying that, accusing you. Yeah, you must be hearing all this. They are saying that cookies are inciting violence. They are saying that cookies are heavily armed. They are saying that.
Yes.
I was interviewing one village chief down there. So he was saying that, but he has a different version. He said that whatever we have licensed arms, and we have some handmade cannons, and some of the volunteers are using catapults just to defend themselves. What is the truth?
Yeah, see, the very unfortunate thing here in this conflict between the Meiteis and the Kukis is that, if you go to any part of India, you will see, and you must be, as a journalist, as a media person, you must be aware that there could be some section of community conflicting, fighting. That's a must. I also witnessed myself. There could be a caste-wise or village-wise or religion-wise, there could be conflict. And in that conflict, what we can witness is that just people, civilians people, are confronting and fighting each other. But then now the very unfortunate thing is that the Meitei communities, who is dominating the government, and state commandos, they are in the they are in the front line, and they, with commandos, government arms and all, they came with full combats, with bulletproof vehicles, and they started burning down the house. I mean, they started, burning down the house, and they are the one who burning down the house, and behind them the public civilians of Meiteis are following them. Yes, I agree with you. They could be saying that there are some heavy arms among the cookies. So they are the one who started with commandos who started burning down the house. So because of that, in defense of our village, in defense of our life, with some licensed guns and cannons. Cannons is purely a local made cannon. Okay, it's not by the government, or
it's not the heavy artillery.
So it's not an heavy artillery. So it's purely a local made weapons. So with that and the licensed guns and someone holding like swords and catapults, with only we are defending our village. And so far, till today, as far as my knowledge is concerned, we never go and attack any Meitei village. They are the one who come and attack us, and in defense of that, we are confronting them only.
So what happened in Bishnupur? In Bishnupur, yesterday was bullets were fired, houses were burned, and they said what I heard in Imphal only, because of what I heard. That's what I'm asking questions. What I heard in Imphal, that these Kuki people did that and they burned down the houses of Meitei people in Bishnupur. What is the reality?
See, I cannot talk on behalf of every part of the tribal areas because there is no internet. I am sort of getting knowledge and information. All I can say is about this area, this front line. So, yes, just to give you an idea, so there could be some section of people among the tribal also, like there is non-Sioux group who are like UGs undergrounds, who are not taking suspicion of operation with the center. There could be some people using that kind of arms, but then what I can say is that they never started the attacking. Okay, the tribals never attack them. They will come with state forces like commandos, police, with heavy arms, with even grenade bomb also. They are using that. Only when they come and attack the tribal village, the village people, like the tribal people, they are defending and they are just confronting only.
And what is this? What is this?
This is the place where volunteers are sitting here, standing here the whole night. Okay. So that if anyone comes from this side, they can give the information to the villagers so that they could evacuate or they could leave the village, or some boys or some Jawan, they could protect their village. This is the place where they are gathering the knowledge or the information, whether people are coming or not.
This is just a watch post, okay? Okay, watch post just to check on the route from if anyone from coming from the Bishnupur area.
Yes.